Today I'm doing bacon and eggs because it's a lovely early morning. This is also my second time making bacon, but this time it's unsupervised. So we're gonna see how that goes. I already showed y'all a tutorial how to make an egg scramble, the perfect egg scramble. So I'm just gonna show you how to actually cook the bacon today. Your package, you can finally pull out your wonderful, glorious bacon. Now, bacon, this is some pretty big bacon, and I'm cooking for 10 people. I've got 2 pounds here. 2 pounds? I got 2 pounds here. A little bit more in the fridge if I need it. It's better to start this off by cutting these in either half or in thirds. I think I'm gonna do half in thirds and half and half. Not like coffee. I don't drink coffee. I should make coffee. Anyway, let's cut some bacon. So, this is some pretty big, thick bacon. It's probably the size of my forearm. We don't need people to eat that much. Also, sorry for the wet hair. I just got out of the shower. I'm gonna get a paper towel. Bacon juice. So, we'll start by cutting it in half. Cut it in half. Come on. There we go. So that will leave us with about a strip that big. The size of a finger and a half. We'll measure it by. Or a hand. This, I could cut in half again, but I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna cut a couple more slices, and we're gonna go throw it on the griddle back there. Because I didn't wash the pan for the stove yet. Thing I like about bacon, you see all that fat on the top, all that nice white, oh, that big strip? That's gonna make a lot of grease. That's gonna make it very, very tasty. Again, bacon is just one of those things that you just can't resist the smell of it. People are gonna smell this and they're immediately gonna wake up and be ravenous for it, right? Of course I'm right, I know what I'm talking about. All right, so I'm gonna cut the rest of this up and I'll join you over at the griddle. All right. So that right there is a nice big old pile of bacon that I cut in halves and thirds. Bigger slices I should most definitely cut again, but I'm not. It's up to you if you want to. I want to serve them a little bit larger slices. If you want to preserve more and have more slices, I definitely recommend thirds. But we're gonna start frying it up on this here griddle. So let me just move this in a spot that you guys can get some good coverage. There we go. And I should put this on a plate, which I have right here. Yay! I'm not gonna use this griddle yet. I'm gonna use that for the eggs, but I want to at least get a pound of bacon cooked before I start making eggs. So that way the aroma can waft through the house and people can start exiting their rooms and doing other stuff. So let's start putting this on. Now, and another thing, when you're making bacon, you want to flip it every now and then and move it around. I don't have a tong, so I'm just going to use a fork. I don't recommend using a fork on the griddle directly, so I'm going to be careful, of course, but you should definitely be using some form of tong or something to properly flip these around. I hear someone in the background watching one of my videos. Who is it? Are you subscribed?
Yeah!
He says, yeah. All right, put this over here and let us start. Griddle, nice and warm. Of course, we've got cooking spray. But when it makes this much grease, I don't really know how much of that you're gonna need. So we'll cook a few of these at a time. Oh, you hear that sizzle? I love that sizzle. Oh, we've already got someone up. Alright, I'm just gonna start with 9 at a time. We got some larger pieces and some smaller pieces. And we're just gonna wait. And I'm either gonna time lapse this or cut to a point where we will begin flipping or showing the cooking difference. Always be careful pressing down as well, because these things are gonna wanna fling grease and pop. You see that? You wanna be extra careful. I probably shouldn't be standing this close. All right, so I did just burn myself because this is flinging grease. You wanna be very careful of that. Oh my. There we go. There we go. All right. We're just gonna let them cook. I'm gonna leave some a little chewy, and I'm gonna cook others all the way through and get them nice and crunchy. I like them very crunchy. Again, it's up to you. I'll try and show the best I can the both variants. But a lot of people are gonna want bacon this morning. And luckily, I'm gonna have a lot of it to provide, because 2 pounds is a lot, even for 10 people. Alrighty. Those are looking pretty done. They're a little black around the edges. They're gonna start getting harder once they get off the... Yes, thank you, Aiden. So these are pretty much done, so I'm gonna go put them on the plate. And outside of the heat, yeah, as you can see, they're pretty firm. They are a little bit overcooked. I don't mind that. I'm gonna hope other people don't mind that. I just remembered napkin in this to catch the grease. So we're gonna do that. So we're probably gonna need 2 plates for this process. So we're just gonna put them right here. Yeah, some of these got a little bit burned on one side, but you know what? That's okay. It's been a hot minute since I last made bacon. Again, you probably don't need to be cooking this for as long that I did. Up to you if you like yours nice and charred and super hard and crunchy and good. That's how I like it. Unlike my burgers, which I like raw. Uh-oh, this one's about to escape. Here we go. So I'll let those dry in this, and when they are all, don't have a lot of grease left, I'll put them on a different plate. But now we're gonna start doing the rest of the process for the rest of this, and I'll cut back when that's all done. All right, I got the finished bacon right here. I forgot to say to put a napkin, I think, in a plate to catch any hot grease still, so that way these are nice and good. Was it good? He says it was good. And I've got the last of the first pound right here. So yeah, bacon's pretty simple. Watch out for flying grease. I think I got burned several times. That's okay. I've been wearing an oven mitt. And this has been another good edition of Matt's Kitchen. Subscribe. Yeah, do what he said.